Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. As you breathe out, slowly stand up. Microphone is working. Microphone. Okay. It's on the top. Okay. Let's do the Kaka Pranayama. We're going to lean on our knees and breathe out fully. We have done this yesterday. So this is not Agnisara, the second step. You just breathe out fully and then breathe in again and breathe out. We'll do this 4 to 5 times. Leaning on your knees. Breathe in and go powerfully. One long exhalation. Exhale fully and then breathe in. 4 to 5 times at your own pace. When you breathe out like this, bend your head, look towards your stomach. Just 4 to 5 times, and when you're done, stand up. Once you finish, come back to Tadasana. Observe changes, if any, inside your body. There are always some slight changes. Observe the quality of your breath. Does it get warmer after this? How does it feel? Alright. And then we'll prepare ourselves for Agnisara. Agnisara is where you breathe out fully, pull the stomach in, and then holding your exhalation, holding the breath out, you're going to flap the stomach in and out. For the sake of reference, I'm going to demonstrate, but in the meantime, since you've already done this the last couple of days, we'll straight away start doing it for saving time also. And if you're coming, you didn't come yesterday, right? So just watch me and then you can also do it. The others can go ahead and start at your own pace. So I'm going to breathe out, hold my breath out, pull my stomach in, and then just holding the breath out, I'm going to flap it in and out. And then when I'm done, I breathe in and relax, okay? So go ahead, you breathe out. Don't wait till you run out of breath. Do it 5-6 times and then breathe in again, and then repeat it again 4 to 5 times till you feel warm. Once you finish 4-5 times, stand up in Tadasana. You don't have to master it the first time. Initially, you may not feel your stomach moving at all, but it comes with practice. And for some of you all, and I'm giving just for reference, some of you all, if you're able to perform that concavity, then try and, as a first step to Nauli, just try and isolate that muscle in the middle. When you pull the stomach out, it will come out separate. So it looks something like this. So you'll be able to squeeze the sides, and then we can move it left, right. Just keep it in mind. I mean, don't chase these things, but the preliminary for this is the Uddiyana Bandha. Learn to pull your stomach in fully, because the diaphragm is pulled up. Remember, the heart is getting squeezed. It's a great exercise. What is happening inside is powerful. Uddiyana, it flies up, flying up. Uddiyana is flying up. You're pulling the consciousness from the earth and the water element and pushing it up towards the prana. Okay. Now the fourth one is the Bandhatraya. So we're going to breathe out and go down. You do the Mula Bandha, and then you're going to breathe out, pull the stomach in, Uddiyana Bandha, and as you come up, Jalandhara Bandha, and then you'll hold it, all the three bandhas powerfully for a few seconds, and then release it. Okay? So let's try that. Anywhere between 3 times to 5 times. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, Jalandhara Bandha. Hold, experience a silence, and then release. This also needs patient practice. Okay? Don't try to hold it longer than comfort. It should be comfortable as you do this. And then stand in Tadasana. Now when you practice these 4 steps properly, by this time your body will be nice and warm. Actually, when you do this for 6 months to a year, then you don't need to do these other warm. From here straight away you can go into Surya Namaskar. That's how warm your body can become, even in peak winter. Okay? But be patient, just practice it slowly. You will feel the warmth. I don't know if you feel it now, but I just did it twice, I already feel warm. But if I do this for 5 more minutes, I'll be getting the slight beads of sweat on top of my head. So that's how powerful this is actually. Alright, so we'll begin the Kriyas now. We begin with the neck, up and down, loose and relax, up, down, that's 1, up, down, that's 2, up, down, that's 3. Stand up tall and straight. Mahesh, I think there's a gentleman wanted to come in, I'm not sure. Stand up straight, turn to the left, your neck, only your neck. Turn to the left, look as far to the left as you can. Don't turn your shoulders, only your neck. You can use your 2 fingers to push it a little more, so you're not tilting your head back. Keep it straight and come back. The other side, to the right, back is straight, only the neck. Squeeze the neck to the right side and come back. Alright, rotate your neck clockwise. 1, 2, loose and relaxed. 3, 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, interlock your fingers, elbows forward, press your chin to the chest. Your back is straight, you're stretching your neck, holding it there, you're breathing in and out. And then you come up to the right side of the chest, press. And up to the left side of the chest. And Excellent. Let's move on to the shoulders. Fingertips on your shoulders, elbows forward. Raise your elbows straight up and then separate them, scraping an imaginary wall behind you. 1, up and back. That's 2. Go straight up and back. That's 3. Very good. Go straight up and then open out your elbows. Good. 4. Very good. Straight up and 5. Let's go backwards. 1, all the way down, up. 2, all the way up and then come down. Complete the circle. Notice the shoulders get a complete rotation here. 3, 4 and 5. Fully the back is squeezed, the cervical. This really prevents cervical problems. Prevention, okay? If you have a problem, we'll have to work on it slowly, but doing this really helps cervical problem. This will prepare you for later on for shoulder stands and all that, because a lot of weight will come here. So these kind of things tone the muscles and keep the blood flow. Also, just the fact that you're in desk job and all that, always like this, right? So this opens up that. Full arm rotation. 1, 2, 3, backwards. 1. All of this 3 to 5 times. 2 and 3. Very good. Feet apart. Arms swing side to side. 1, 1, 2, 2. Turn your foot as well. 3, 3. Watch my foot. 4, and I turn back. 4. These are mild spinal twists. 5 and 5. Excellent. Interlock your fingers. Rotate your wrists clockwise, counterclockwise, up and down. Hold your right wrist, shake it loose. Now when you hold your wrist, if you hold it down and do that, there's a chance that you might hurt your wrist, so just hold it close. Close tight into a fist, stretch fully. 1, close, stretch. 2, close, stretch. 3, the other wrist, shake it. Close tight into a fist, stretch. That's 1, close, stretch. 2, close and stretch. 3, squeeze your palms. Give some love and attention to your fingers. The fingers and your toes, between these things we take it for granted, but when something goes wrong with them, then you realize, a small band-aid, you realize you can't shower properly. So this is so important. All right, hands on your hips, your feet slightly apart. Rotate your hips clockwise. 1. If you have a back problem, like I said, or if you feel your back is too stiff, keep your knees slightly bent. 3. Otherwise, knees straight. 4, 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3. Loose and relaxed. Keep breathing in and out. 4. Very good. Very good. And 5. Excellent. Feet together. Keep your feet together straight. Support your lower back with your hands. Now watch my elbows. Bring it close in. So you're squeezing the shoulder blades. Bend your knees slightly. Drive your hip forward. Keep your chin down. Look straight towards the altar. Because if you do this, it becomes too intense. Straighten your knee. Feel the pressure on your lower back, but your hand is supporting it, so it's safe. Drive your hip as far out as you can. Hold. And then bend your knee slightly, come up. And then rub your back if it is stiff. Bend your knees. Drop your hands down. And mildly give a stretch to your hamstrings. In other words, begin to straighten the knees and see if you can stretch your hamstrings. Mild stretch. A mild stretch. Now that is very relative to each one of us. And then bend your knees and come up slowly. Excellent. We move on to our thighs. Hold on to your ankle. Drive your heel into the glutes. If you need balance, go near the wall. Drive your heel, raise your knee up. Driving your heel into the glute is important. Don't do this, don't do lean forward. So you're feeling the stretch on your thigh. Down, the other leg. Hold on to your ankle. Drive your heel, raise the knee back. And come down. All right, let's move on to the knees. Interlock your fingers, raise one leg up, right or left, doesn't matter. Back and forth. Exercise for the knees, sideways. circles. 1, 2, 3. The other way. 1, 2, 3. Now ankles alone. 1, 2, 3. The other way. 1, 2, and 3. Hold your ankle, toes, stretch fully. Down. All right. The other leg up, back and forth. Sideways. Circles. 1, 2, 3. The other way. 1, 2, 3. Ankle rotation. 1, 2, 3. The other way. 1, 2, 3. Hold the ankle, the toes, and stretch. Nice. All right, let's come down to the ground, onto your mat. We're going to rock back and forth. You can hold your knees separately. Okay, you can hold under the thigh, whatever works for you. Okay, remember to breathe in this. Don't hold your breath, because there's a kind of variation of the Pavan Muktasana. It's called a Pavan Muktasana Kriya because we're going back and forth. Okay, 4 to 5 times. 1. Go all the way back. Raise your hips off the ground. You can come up if you can. Very nice. And then the last one is the spinal twist, lying down spinal twist. So lie down with your knees close to your glutes. Stretch your right hand out and turn your knees down to the left side. With your left hand, press your knees down and turn to the right. Maya will come around to help you. I'll stay here so it's recorded in the camera. Turn to the right. Breathe in and out. Pull your stomach in and breathe through the right lung. Isolate the right lung. Breathe through the chest. And come back slowly. Let's try the other side. Stretch your left hand out, palm facing down, and turn your knees to the right side. With your right hand, press your knees down, curl your knees up to the chest, and turn to the left. Breathe out, pull your stomach in, and use your chest to breathe in and out. Feel your chest moving. And come back. Slowly, let's sit up. Let's sit up gently. Now if you can, let's sit in Vajrasana. Good, Swaminathan. Good, you came prepared. I'm glad to see that. Now if your ankles hurt, you can just simply rotate the edge of your mat a little bit, and you can sit like this, so this will help. So your ankles won't hurt, okay? Now once you're seated, try and sit up straight. 2 or 3 breaths, keep your stomach pulled in and use your chest to breathe. So the stomach in most of the asanas, the way I teach it, the abdominal breathing is a separate exercise. Don't confuse that with during the asanas. During the asanas, you don't want your stomach to fall loose, because again your back becomes too strained. You holding it like this is like wearing a tight belt. It prevents back problems. So keep your stomach slightly, always be conscious of the stomach being pulled in. Use your chest to breathe in and out. Okay, at a physical level that helps. At a yogic understanding and a pranic level, you're actually igniting the fire and keeping your body warm. So the consciousness keeps staying in prana, in the prana center here. Okay, so stomach will always stay in. So keep your stomach slightly pulled in, use your chest to breathe. As you breathe, feel the side of your lungs, the chest filling in, and breathe out, pull your stomach in, breathe out fully. So if you place your left or right palm on your stomach, you should feel your stomach hardly moving. Your chest rather moves. Once you establish that, raise your hands up. As you inhale, interlock your fingers. As you exhale, turn your palm upwards, drop your head back. Breathe in and out. Lengthen your spine from your waist upwards. Reach out to the ceiling. This is not a lazy stretch, it's an intense stretch. Elbows straight, dropping your head back. Lean slightly back, so you're not leaning forward. Deep breathing in and out. Breathe and expand your chest. Breathe out. Stretch the spine. And then look straight ahead. Hold your left wrist. Hold your left wrist. Stretch to the left side. If you find this is too much, you can place your right hand on the ground and do it. But I'm sure you can all do this. And the other side. Hold your right wrist and shift to the right side. You can also do this. And come back. Very nice. Open up your knees. Palms on the floor. Now when you're going down, especially now sitting like this, watch your stomach. It's already fallen off, right? Keep your stomach in. This is where you slowly train yourself to do this. So when you do advanced Surya Namaskar routines, automatically your stomach will be pulled in and you'll be able to do a lot of movements without any injury to the back, okay? Keep your stomach pulled in. Use your chest to breathe. As you breathe out, crawl forward. Your palms, your fingers will be spread out and hands will go shoulder width apart. Lengthening your spine, bending at your waist. Reach out, rest your forehead on the floor. Try not to raise your butt from your heels. Try, if it comes up, it's okay, but slowly push your hips back on top of your heels. Lengthening your spine. And come up slowly. And come up slowly. Excellent. Let's slowly get up on our feet. We'll do Tadasana, Vrikshasana, and then we'll come back and do the lying down stretching that we did yesterday. So, Tadasana, feet hip width apart, hands on either side. Now take your right hand, place it in the navel region. Take your left hand like this, place it on the back. Now you'll notice there is a slight arch in your back, and I'm going to exaggerate this. I'm going to push my butt out just to exaggerate, but you may not be standing like this, but you will feel a slight arch in your back. What do? You have to slowly thrust your hip forward like this movement. So you're pulling your stomach more in, thrusting your hip forward. You will straighten this back. So the weight, you will feel your thighs slightly tightening, and that's okay, because that is how you will straighten the back. Shoulders are relaxed, hands on either side. Once you get that position, if you are in any doubt, always take a hand and feel the back. And then come back. Tadasana. Shift the focus, keep your eyes closed as you breathe in and out. Shift the focus to the bottom of your feet. Tada means mountain. Become the mountain now. Still. And yet you're alive. You're rooted to the ground, and yet the consciousness is coming up because your stomach is pulled in. Take a deep breath, open your eyes. Now in all standing poses, we'll always come back to this stillness. This stillness that you experience in Tadasana is what you do. You experience in the tree pose, come back to this stillness. Do other variations as we go along, we learn other variations, and then we come back to the stillness, okay? So now we'll go to the tree pose. We've all done this. In case you're learning still the tree pose, go and face the wall as you do the tree pose. You don't lean against the wall. Face it so you have something to hold on to it. So if I'm practicing, I will go like this to the wall, not to a curtain. I will stand like this. So in case I'm losing balance, I can always use this for support, all right? Lean on your left foot, raise your right leg up. As high as you can. The only thing you shouldn't do when you're learning is don't press your knee. Don't press the inside of your knee, because your knee is not supposed to be pushed to the side. It can be below, it can be above. Okay? Good. Good. As high as you can. Like I said, there is a gland here which you want to press with your heels. Join your palms in front of your chest or above your hand, whichever works for you. Above your head or in front of your chest. Stomach pulled in. Breathe in and out. Keep your eye focused at one spot. Experience a steadiness. and then turn your head to the left and see if you can balance. Look straight ahead. Turn your head to the right and see if you can balance. Look straight ahead. Drop your head back, look up, see if you can balance. Look straight ahead and see if you can close your eyes and balance. So when you're doing this, you can start with this. See if you can close your eyes finally, grabbing the ground with your toes. Balance. Okay? So when we do this, dropping your head back, it will come with practice. So when we say dropping the head back, it's not just like this. It is as far back as you can. Okay? As far back as you can. Stretch. But while you're looking up, your focus, mind focus will be at the bottom of the feet. So that's a great practice. Okay? You can, at least I can speak from my experience, there's no such thing as I've got this anytime at any point of the day I can do this. It doesn't work like that. Balancing exercise is that at some times it just clicks beautifully. Sometimes it doesn't. And just accept it. It's perfectly okay. Right? Let's do the other side. Always from Tadasana. Okay? Move to the right. Take your left leg up as much as you can. Drive your heel into the thigh. Don't blame your pant. It is the inability to drive pressure this way. So it won't slip. Open up the hips. Join your palms in front of your chest. Keep your stomach pulled in. You can do this for a few seconds. And then when you turn your head, you can bring your hands in front of your chest. Just really master the balance. Look to the left. Either way, this way or this way, it's your choice. Look, turn your head to the left, balance. Look straight ahead. Turn your head to the right, balance. Look straight ahead. Drop your head back, look up, balance. Look straight ahead. Bring your hand in front of your chest and now close your eyes and balance. And then come back to the Tadasana. The moment you close your eyes and balance, you say, aha, I got it, then you lose it. So there's no moment for celebration. I have a complaint with this pose. You can't even celebrate. Anyway, come back to Tadasana. So this is a great way to begin slowly opening up the hip and balancing the exercise. Because when you practice balancing exercises, not only are you, we talked about this last time as well. When I move my eye, I lose my balance. Why? Because my mind tends to go with my eye. Eye is a very powerful sense organ. Okay? So when my eye goes like this, my mind tends to go like this. So my whole body weight shifts. But in yoga, what I'm saying is let the eye go here, let the mind stay here. Let the mind stay here. I'm separating the mind from the sense organ. A very powerful spiritual training because you are telling your mind not to follow the senses. Right? So, and we do this unconsciously also. Like, when we were in classes, we'll be looking at the teacher, but our mind will be somewhere else, right? Maybe it's like that now for some of you, I'm kidding. But that's what happens. We can't do that. But consciously, when you move your eye, you can say, no, I don't want, my eye is simply looking there. I'm not even really focusing what I'm looking at because my mind is focused on my balance. So you're separating the sense organ from the mind. When you consciously practice it, it's really good because in stressful situations, you will learn to take your mind away from that situation. When somebody is talking to you, you don't like what you hear, you can take your mind and just smile politely to them, but your mind will be somewhere else and you will not get stressed at all. So that is, I'm just saying these things for how you could experience this on an everyday basis, but it's a very powerful training, especially when in meditation, you won't blame other sounds and other smells and other sights. You can easily detach your mind from that if you practice this. So tree pose therefore is a great practice. Okay. All right. We're going to lie down and grab the belt. We're going to do our hamstring stretches now. We did this yesterday as well. So let's make sure we all do it together. We're going to start with the left leg. Left leg. Put the notch on the left. Now if you have a regular yoga belt, you can just put it across like this on your left leg. Okay. If your belt has a notch, put the notch in. Bend your left knee. Left hand will hold the the belt. Take your right hand and spread it out. Stretch it out with your palm facing down. Keep your knees bent. Keep your left knee bent. Breathe in. As you breathe out, raise your left knee up. As you breathe out, raise your left knee up. You may keep it bent initially. Bring it close to your chest and then begin to slowly straighten. Keep your stomach pulled in so you're not breathing in and out through the stomach. Now don't be afraid to stretch your hamstrings here, because you're lying down. There's very less probability you're going to hurt it, unless you do something very drastic, and I know all of you are doing very good. So stretch it now, safe. Your back is safe. Stretch. Straighten it and stretch. If your elbows are bending, get it closer to your feet, because eventually you'll be holding on to your toes. So get the hand closer to your foot as possible. Breathe in and out through the chest. Hold it there. And then slowly bend your knee and open up the hip. Bend your knee and open up the hip. Take your right hand and place it on the right side of the hip to make sure that the hip does not rotate. You don't want it to rotate. Open up the hip and bring your foot out. Stretch it out if you can, slowly. Stretch. Now you shouldn't feel the pain on the inside of your knee. If there is any sharp pain or stretch, bend, keep your knee bent. The importance here is opening up the hip, and then the flexibility of the hamstring comes slowly. Breathe in and out, stomach pulled in. And bend your knee and come back. Bend your knee and simply come back. Relax. Get the belt off your left foot. Switch it to your right foot. Stretch your left hand out, left palm down. Your right foot is on the ground, right leg is straight, left knee is bent. You breathe in. As you breathe out, raise your left knee up, left foot up and stretch. Stomach pulled in, breathing in and out through the chest. Left hand stretched out, left foot on the ground, stretched out. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings all the way. And if it's too much, you can always bend your knee. Remember that. Hold it there for a bit. Breathe in deeply. Breathe in and out with your chest. And then bend your knee and begin to open up the hip. Bring your left hand on top of your left hip, just to prevent it from rotating. You don't want the hip to rotate like this. Open up the hip. Begin to open up the hip. And then slowly straighten the other knee. If you can, if you want to. Like I said, the inside of your knee is very delicate. Be very careful. You can keep your knee bent in this exercise. Just focus on opening up the hip. Bend your knee and come back. Relax. Get the belt off your feet, off your foot. Bend your knees and place your feet close to your glutes. Hands on either side of your body. Allow your body to relax a little bit. Your lower back is well rested now. Just let it be there. Your feet can be slightly apart. And now hold on to your knees, both your knees. Balasana, the child pose. Keep your knees separate and press them down on either side of your body. Press them down on either side of your body. Good. Keep your feet separate. Good. Press them down. Bring it close to your body on either side. Knee close and open up. Open up your knees. Like I said, it's not a pretty sight, but it's okay. Press and rock side to side. You'll feel the pressure on your lower back. Keep your stomach pulled in. All right, now raise your feet up and hold your feet from the inside or from the outside. Maya will help you all. Keep your knees bent. You can try both ways. Hold it from the outside or hold it from the inside, whichever works for you. And press your knees down again on either side. You'll feel the pressure on your lower back. Pull your stomach in. Breathe in and out through the chest. Again, rock side to side. Ananda Balasana, happy child. And then for those of you you can stop rocking and then slowly begin to stretch your feet. Spread your feet. Spread your feet apart, holding onto your toes as much as you can. If you can straighten your knees, fine. Otherwise, simply bend and stretch. Stretch. And then bend your knees again. Relax. Relax. Come down slowly. Place your knees close to your glutes one more time. And again lie down. Let your lower back relax. At this point, if you feel your back is a little stressed out, you remember the warm-up exercise towards the end. We did a lying down spinal twist. You can just simply in a very gentle way do that as well. Take your knees to the left and right and simply do a mild stretch just to ease your back if you feel your back is too stressed. Okay, and then now we'll work a little bit on the lower back and your abs. So you're going to stretch your feet out. Lie down. Now hands on either side of your body, palms facing down. Palms facing down, close to your body. Keep your hands closed. Don't stretch it out like a cross. Close, because you're going to raise both the legs up. So now we're going to do a little bit of ab workout, a little bit of stomach, strengthening of the stomach. So raise your legs all the way up to 90 degrees. Ideally, you want to keep your knees straight. But if you bend your knees slightly, it's okay. Now, if you have a lower back problem, if your back is hurting, what do? You take your hands and place it under your tailbone, under your lower back. Rest your hands under your lower back. So it can help a little bit. For those of you who feel too much pressure, otherwise hold it there. Breathe in and out. If you feel your stomach, you'll feel it tightening here. But you have to breathe. Don't hold your breath here. Remember to breathe in and out. Breathe. 4, 5. Keep breathing, holding it there. 6, 7, 8. Very good. 9. Excellent. Head is down. 10. Now open up your legs. Open. Spread your legs. Spread your feet. Again, hold it. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and out. You can even try raising your arms above your head if you feel like. These are all variations you could try. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Breathe. And 10. Bend your knees slowly. Come back to Balasana. You can hold your knees slowly, rock side to side, so it eases your back. And then stretch your feet out again. Stretch your feet out. Now we're going to Pavan Muktasana. You're going to bend your right knee, interlock your fingers, and hold your right knee. And bring it close to your chest. Raise your head up and let your head touch the knee. You're squeezing, breathing out, going in and release. Release and switch to the other leg. Left knee, breathe out, come in. Breathe out, come in. Initially hold it for a couple of breaths and then we'll do it as a kriya. We'll keep alternating now. Breathe in, go back. Breathe out, bring your right leg in. Breathe in, go back. Breathe out, bring your left leg in. Breathe in, go back. Breathe out, right leg in. Breathe and go back. Breathe out. Left leg in. And relax. Relax. Lie down. Again, at the end of each of these, if your lower back hurts, bend your knees always and let your back relax a little bit. You can always go back to Balasana and just ease your back a little bit. Stretch your feet out. Hands on either side of your body. And then slowly sit up. Just when you thought, this is too good. Alright. We'll do a simple spinal twist before we end the session. Spinal twist is ideally done in the end. So you went back and forth and now end it with a spinal twist. We talked about alternate nostril breathing and things like that in the last couple of days. So another way to switch your breath is to do a spinal twist. Obviously you can't do this at work, but when you do spinal twist on both sides, why do they do it in the end? Because this is the beginning of pranayama section, right? Asana, pranayama, pratyahara, it goes. So when you do both sides, like you spend quite some time doing different variations, but right now we learn only one. As we progress, when you do different variations of this, at the end of all your spinal twists, both your nostrils open up. And when both nostrils are open, then you can do pranayama with ease. Okay? All this will happen in practice. I'm just giving you the path where it all leads to and why we do this towards the end. Otherwise, you could do this in the beginning as well. It's not wrong. But when you do it in the end, it prepares you for pranayama. Alright, so you sit up straight like this. This is also called Sukhasana, happy pose. For once, there is no catch in this. It is truly a happy pose. The only catch is you don't sit like this. You pull yourself and sit straight. This is the important thing in spinal twist. You're not going to compromise on the length of your spine. The more tall your spine is, the more it will twist. If it is already bent, you can't twist, right? You can't do the twist. So you want it straight and then you can twist, okay? So sit up tall and straight. Take your right foot and place it under your left butt. Right foot under the left butt. Now your left foot, you can place it across the knee if you can, otherwise simply place it in front. But most of you can place. Okay, very good. Take your right hand and hug your left knee. Now this is where you will tend to do, watch my back, this is where you will tend to do this. Now once you do this, okay, consciously now straighten your back. First thing, before you even twist, straighten the back. Take your left hand back, sit. Adjust again, get height in your spine. Now breathe out, pull your stomach in. Once the stomach is empty, you can twist more. Breathe out and twist to the left. You're twisting to the left. That side, you're twisting to the left. Good, good. Left hand back and twist. Every time you breathe out, twist a little more. Twist a little more. Now only your neck looks straight ahead. Only your neck. Turn your neck and look at me. Only your neck. So the neck is very relaxed in this. Exercise is not for the neck, so don't strain your neck. Exercise is for the shoulder. So move the shoulder out. Move with the shoulders. See, I'm looking at you, but I'm completing the twist. And relax. Very nice. Very nice. So when you do a twist, remember, the more empty your lung is, the more it will twist, correct? Think of an empty balloon, you can twist. So you're here like this, breathe out, twist. Then breathe in here. Breathe out, twist. Every time you breathe out, twist a little more, and then maximum, and then you hold it there, breathing in and out through this lung. So without your knowledge, you're isolating lungs, breathing differently. It's a very, very good exercise for the lungs in addition to the spine and all the other stuff. Okay, let's do the other side now. I'm simply going to turn around. You'll be where you are. I'm doing it for the camera's sake. Now this time you take your left foot, place it under your right butt. Take your right foot across. Good. Take your left hand, hug the right knee. Left hand, hug the right knee. It's the other way around. Otherwise you'll end up doing the same side. Take your right hand back. Now before you begin to twist, first straighten your spine. Straighten your spine. As hug it like this. Don't do this. Hug, 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 hug. Hug the knee, close to your chest. It's easier to do it initially like this. Take your hand back, breathe in. As you breathe out, twist. Move with your shoulder. No strain on your neck. Every time you breathe out, twist a little more. Stomach pulled in. At no time you're holding your breath. And come back. Excellent. And come back. Now at this stage, normally you'll just check, how's my breathing? If you're lucky, you might have both the nostrils open. If not, don't worry, it's not the end of the day. So we'll do just 4 to 5 rounds of alternate nostril breathing. And then we'll lie down in Shavasana, okay? Now at this point, you can choose how to sit, because you're not going to sit for very long. Don't worry about folding your mat. If you want to, you can still go ahead and do that. But we're not sitting for 10-15 minutes. We're going to just sit for 3 to 4 minutes. You can, if you're sitting, try and open up your hip. Spread your feet and open up the hip. Just to take advantage of these kind of poses, keep opening up the hip. The more the hip opens, the more you get flexibility for other poses and learning other poses. We sit up tall and straight. Take your right. This is the mudra for this. The forefinger and the middle finger is down. The thumb and these 2 fingers are out. So with the thumb, I'm going to close the right nostril, and these 2 fingers close the left nostril. Now when you do this exercise, remember the shoulders relax. So don't do this because it will start straining. Neck is bent down, and you're just very comfortably doing this exercise. So the exercise, like we discussed in the last couple of days, it will be right in, left out, left in, right out. It is a triangle without the base. It just goes in, out, and then reverse, right? Right in, left out, left in, right out. So simply try and do that. For some of you, if you can apply a ratio, breathe in for 4, breathe out for 8. Breathe in for 4, breathe out for 8. Try that at your own pace. I'm not going to give the count. Close your right nostril and begin breathing through the left. It's always left in, right out, right in and left out. Stomach is pulled in. Spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed, neck slightly tilted forward. Listen to the breath. Feel the breath coming in through the left, going out through the right, or vice versa. Observe the volume of breath as it comes in and leaves. We'll discuss more of this in the meditation class. Alright, gently bring your hands down and experience just a minute or so experience the body as it is now, here and now. Observe. Because now you're going to lie down in Shavasana. Keep your eyes closed as you listen to what I say, because this is the most important thing. What you're going to do now is where real yoga begins. So as you're going to lie down in Shavasana, you're going to use only your mind for the exercise. We worked with the body, we worked a little bit with the breath as we did this Nadi Shodhana Pranayama or Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. Now this pranayama you can do as long as you can, as long as you have the time. You can do for 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes and so on. And then you're going to lie down in Shavasana, and now we go and do the exercise only with the mind. We practice Yoga Nidra. A very advanced practice where you're going to teach your body to go to sleep, but your mind will stay awake, watching the whole process. Gently take a deep breath. As you breathe out, slowly open your eyes and slowly prepare to lie down. At home, if you practice this for about an hour, and as you lie down, if your back is hurting, place a pillow or two under your knees, so your knee is slightly raised. but your feet is relaxed, and that helps your back rest fully on the ground. Okay, if you are feeling it. Otherwise, stretch out fully. So let's lie down on the ground. Feet slightly apart, hands on either side of your body. Palms facing up or down, it doesn't matter. Try out which works for you. And gently close your eyes if you haven't already. And shift your awareness to your feet. You're lying in a pose called Shavasana, corpse pose. Very simple. But in this corpse pose, you practice Yoga Nidra, yogic sleep. Shift your awareness to your toes and your ankles. Wiggle your toes, flex your ankles, feel life in them. And then gently withdraw this awareness, allowing your feet to go to sleep. In other words, detach yourself from that part of the body. We do this systematically, consciously, part by part, under control. Remember, there's a simple biofeedback. Shift your awareness above the ankles, below the knees, to the shin bone in the front, the calf muscles behind. Feel your calf muscles resting on the mat, on the floor, and let them sink into the ground. Let go. Shift your awareness to your kneecaps, top of your knees, the sides of your knees. Observe the back of your knees slightly arched from the floor. Now allow your kneecaps to cave in, as it were, to buckle in, rendering the feet below loose, limp, and relaxed. Shift your awareness to your thighs, your upper thighs, your inner thighs, the back of your thighs, your hamstrings. These are your largest and strongest group of muscles in your body. Allow these muscles to just collapse into the floor. In Yoga Nidra, you're not making anything happen. You're letting go, in fact. You're letting go of your attachment to the body, and you're watching the body drift into the earth. Shift your awareness to your pelvic region. Feel your glutes resting on the floor, your waist, your hips. Let your entire waist sink into the ground. From the waist and below, right up to the toes of your feet, your body is loose, limp, and relaxed. Begin to surrender your body to Mother Earth. Let her embrace your body. Yield to that embrace. Allow gravity to overpower you. This is not new. We do this every night, but now we are doing it consciously. And you're going to watch your body go to sleep. Identify yourself with the mind. Detach yourself from the body. Shift your awareness to your lower back. Allow the muscles of your lower back to relax. We carry a lot of unwanted memory and unwanted mental baggage deep down the spine. The body is a reflection of the mind. And the stiffness in your back is a reflection of all unwanted baggage and memories. Release them. Let go. As you relax the muscles, allow yourself to get a clean slate in your mind. Shift your awareness to your upper back, the large portion of your back behind your chest. Feel all the points of contact between the back and the floor. And through these points of contact, feel gravity pulling you down and go with the flow. Don't resist gravity. Observe the body becoming heavier and heavier and feel the mind becoming lighter and lighter. As the mind detaches itself from the body, frees itself from the clutches of the body, it becomes lighter. And you are associated now with your mind, so you become lighter as well. Observe these two energies. Relax your shoulders. Let your awareness flow into both the arms, right arm, left arm, biceps, triceps, forearms, your wrists, your palms, your fingers. Observe how alive your fingers feel. Let go of your fingers. Let go of your hands. These are perhaps the most difficult part of the body to relax. Let go, let go. Don't be afraid. The only thing that can happen here is you will fall asleep. Shift your awareness to your abdominal muscles. Observe these muscles rise up and fall down as you breathe in and out. Allow these muscles to relax. Take your awareness within. Allow the vital organs to slow down. Stomach to the left, liver to the right. The spleen and pancreas in the middle, kidneys deep inside. Talk to your body, listen to your body. Feel your body from within. Engage your body in this mindful conversation in silence. It is when you do this that magic happens. The innate wisdom in every cell surfaces. The body begins to heal. This intelligence in your cell is the same intelligence that orchestrates the universe. Allow the intelligence to surface. Put aside your fears. This is your temple given to you to experience life to its fullest. Shift your awareness to your chest. Relax the muscles of your chest. Go within. Allow your heart to slow down. Your heart slows down, your pulse rate drops, your blood pressure falls. Your body slips into yet another deep state of rest and relaxation. Allow this to happen. Don't try. Just watch. Be a witness. Shift your awareness to your neck. Relax the muscles of your neck. And let your awareness flow into your face. Relax every single muscle in your face. This is the most familiar part of your body. Lower jaw, upper jaw relaxed. Tongue within relaxed. Lips are gently closed. The mouth is relaxed. Your cheeks are relaxed. Your nose is relaxed. Your ears are relaxed. Eyelids are gently closed. Eyeballs are relaxed. Eyebrows are relaxed. Your forehead, the seat of all your thoughts and incessant thinking. Relax your forehead. Allow your face to become the window of your soul. Let your innate serenity, your innate peace, your innate strength, your innate wisdom, let it shine through your face, through your eyes. Feel that connection with the universal intelligence. Within the microcosmic atom inside your body and the macrocosmic universe out there, the same intelligence prevails, the same consciousness prevails. In that thought, allow your consciousness to expand. beyond your body, beyond your mind. Let the silent rhythms from within you, the rhythm of your pulse, the rhythm of your breath, the rhythm of your thoughts merge with the rhythms of the universe. Therein lies your true home, your true nature. Understand that you're never alone. You have this enormous, infinite cosmic energy that energizes your thoughts and has the potential to heal every cell in your body. And let that knowledge bring peace into the very depths of your soul. Gently take a deep breath. As you breathe out, slowly bring awareness back into your body. As your awareness comes back into your body, feel you're getting a new body, a new temple, refreshed with cosmic energy and intelligence and prana. Believe and it will be true. Move your fingers, move your toes. Slowly raise your hands above your head, interlock your fingers and stretch. A lazy stretch. Turn to the left side and stretch like you're getting up from a deep sleep. Gently turn to the right side, the other side, and stretch. Come back, rub your palms together. Rub your palms together. Cover your eyes, feel the warmth of the palms on your eyes. Open your eyes slowly and get up gently, feeling fresh and relaxed. You may want to turn to one side as you come up. Let's end the class with one Om and 3 Shantis. At the end of the class, the Om is not about cleansing, it is just about quieting and enjoying that peace. So a very soft, gentle Om and 3 Shantis. Shanti means peace. So take a deep breath. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.